Now, today we discuss the problems on matrices. So, here we have discussed two problems on column transformations and row transformations. So, we have take matrix A. Here also take matrix A, and we discuss the solution. So A is given. Reduce this matrix A to I3. I3 means identity matrix of 3 order. Using column transformation. So we let A equal to 1 0 0 first row, second row 2 1 0, third row 3 3 and 1, third row 3 3 and 1. So we use the only column transformation here because here mention only column transformation. So here is already 1. So here is already two numbers are 0. So we don't require make this number as a 0. Here is also second diagonal number is 1. So this by using this second diagonal number, we make this number and this number as a 0 by using column transformation. So here is already 0, so only make this number as a 0. So this is a first column, this is a second column, and this is a member of first column. So this is C1, this is a C2. We want to make this number as a 0, that is a C1. So by C1 ये नंबर यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो क्या होगा 2 एंड 2 माइनस 2 0 होगा, इसलिए हम क्या करेंगे -2 1 मीन्स C2. So C1 minus 2 C2. So equal to what? A is equivalent to 1. Here is this second column as it is, third column also as it is. So 0 1 3 0 0 and last 1. Here is also C1 minus 2 C2, means C1 is 1 minus 2 C2. 2 C2 means 2 into 0. 1 minus 0 1. Here is also C1 is a 2 minus 2 into C2 means 2 into 1 2. 2 minus 2 0. And lastly C1 is 3. 3 minus 2 into 3 6. 3 minus 6 minus 3. 3 minus 6 minus 3. In this manner, by using this second diagonal number, we make the near numbers near to this second diagonal number, means this number and this number we make as a 0. Again we make using this third diagonal number, we make near two numbers are 0. Using column transformation. So how this possible? Here is a 1. So क्या होगा, अगर इस 1 को इस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो क्या होगा 3, और ये 3 माइनस 3 क्या होगा 0 हो सकता है. यहाँ भी देखिए, अगर इस नंबर को 3 से मल्टीप्लाई किया और प्लस ये -3 किया तो -3 + 3 क्या होगा 0 होगा. एंड देयरफॉर वी यूज बाय this this is a column C1, this is a column C2, and this is a column C3. So we make C1 plus 3 plus 3. This 1 means C3. 1 means C3. 1 is the member of third column, so we write C3. Also, we want to make this number as 0, so this is C2 as it is, minus 3 into 1. 1 is the member of third column C3, so 3 C3. So what we get? A is equivalent to C1 plus 3 C3 and C2 minus 3 C3. So third column as it is, because changing only column C1 and column second C2. So 0 0 1 as it is. So C1 plus 3 C3 means 1 plus 3 into 0, 1 plus 3 into 0, 0, 1 plus 0, 1. Again C1 means second number of first column 0 plus 3 into C3 means this 0, 0 plus 3 into 0, 0, 0 plus 0, again 0. Again this minus 3 is a C1, third number of the column first, minus 3 plus 3 into C3 means third number of third column, means 3 into 1 3, minus 3 plus 3 0, minus 3 plus 3 0. Again here by C2 minus 3 C3, 0 minus 3 into C3. C3 means the first number of third column, so 0 minus 3 into 0 means 0, 0 minus 0, again 0. Similarly 1 minus 3 into C3 means 3 into 0, 1 minus 0, again 1. Again this is C2 minus 3 C3. C2 means this 3 minus 3 into C1. 3 into C1 means last third number of the column third. So 3 into 3, 3 into this 1, 3, 3 minus 3, 0. And in this manner, this is a diagonal matrix having diagonal numbers as only 1, 1, 1, and we make this A as a I3. This is a 3 by 3 identity matrix. In the same manner, we reduce this second matrix to identity matrix using row transformation. So we discuss the solution. So A is given, A equal to 2 1 3, 2 1 3, second row 1 0 1, and third row 1 1 1. So here is a first diagonal number is is 2. So we want to make this diagonal number as a 1. We want to make this 2 as a 1. I want instead of 2 1. So how we make this? So here is a, look carefully, this is a second row. if we shift this second row for this first row, what happen? 1 0 1, and this first row interchange with second row, means first row becomes second row. What happen? 2 1 0. So automatically here is a one diagonal number, and also here is a one diagonal number. So we interchange. This is the first row R1, this is second row R2, and this is third row R3. We interchange first row R1 with second row R2 by R1 interchange by R2, by R1 interchange by R2. Therefore A equivalent to आपका फर्स्ट रो सेकंड रो बनेगा, सेकंड रो फर्स्ट रो बनेगा. 1 0 1 2 1 3, and last row as it is 1 1 1. So here is a 0. In the row transformation, use first diagonal number and make the numbers as a 0 below this 1. Again same, use this second diagonal number, make the second diagonal number as 1, and make the above and below number as a 0 by using this 1, using row transformation, and by using last third diagonal number, using make this above two numbers as a 0 by using row transformation. This is a simple idea for row transformation. So what, by using this 1 we make this 2 as a 0, this 1 as 0. How? So यहाँ पे अगर इस नंबर से इस नंबर को मल्टीप्लाई करने से क्या होगा? 2 मिलेगा, और 2 माइनस 2 क्या होता है? 0. इसलिए हम क्या करेंगे? By this 2 means member of second row R2. Therefore हम यहाँ R2 लिखेंगे. यहाँ पे 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करने से, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करने से और सब्ट्रैक्शन लेने से आप हमें यहाँ 0 मिलता है, इसलिए हम यहाँ लिखेंगे 2, और 1 is the member of first row R1. So here is a R1. Same, here is a 1. So 1 minus 1 0, and therefore we directly write R3 minus R1, because 1 is the member of third row and this one is the member of first row. So R3 minus R1, R3 minus R1. Therefore A equivalent to first row as it is 1 0 1, because operations only made in the R2 and R3, this part and this part also as it is. So R2 is a 2 minus 2 into R1 means R2 is a 2 minus 2 into R1 is 1, 2 minus 2 0, 2 minus 2 0. Again here is a R2 is a 1 minus 2 into R1 means this second number, this is a second number of R2, this is a 0 is the second number of R1. So 1 minus 2 into 0 0, 1 minus 0 1. Again here is a third number of R2 3 minus 2 into third number of first row R1 means 1, 2 into 1 2, 3 minus 2 1, 3 minus 2 1, and R3 minus R1 means third row minus first row, so 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 0 1, 1 minus 1 0. So here is a we get below this 1 all two numbers are 0. Also by using this second diagonal number we make above number and below number is 0, but already here is a 0, so we make this only one number as a 0, but here is a 1 minus 1 0, and therefore we only make R3 minus this R3 minus R2. So by R3 minus this R2, so what happened? A is the equivalent to, so R3 only change first two row as it is 1 0 1 0 1 1, and third row R3 third row minus second row, so 0 minus 0 0, 1 minus 1 0, 0 minus 1 minus 1. So here we get minus 1, and by using this minus 1 we make this above two numbers are 0, means 1 minus 1 0, and this one minus 1 0, and therefore by this R1 plus this is R1, this is the second row R2, this is a third row R3, so by R1 plus R3, and this R2 plus R3, R2 plus R3, we get the total identity matrix. So here 1 plus 0 1, 0 plus 0 0, 1 minus 1 1, R2 plus R3 second row plus third row, 0 plus 0 0, 1 plus 0 1, 1 minus 1 0, and remaining is 0 0 minus 1 0 0 minus 1. But here we want this 1 minus 1, here is actually 0. This 1 minus 1 means R1 plus R3, so 1 minus 1 0, and only remaining this number we want this number as a 1, but here is a minus 1, so how make this minus 1 as a 1? So dividing this number by itself we get the 1. So what happened? Here is a by this row third row R3 by R3 upon minus 1, R3 upon minus 1, what we get? A is equivalent to 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0, and lastly 0 upon minus 1 0, 0 upon minus 1 0, and minus 1 upon minus 1 plus 1. So in this manner, this is a 3 by 3 identity matrix. All diagonal numbers are 0 remaining non-diagonal numbers are 0, and by using row transformation, also column transformation, we convert any square matrix into the identity matrix. So we discuss also more problems. यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है, चेक वेदर following matrices are invertible or not. So for matrices, the one condition for inverse is if determinant A equal to 0, if determinant A equal to 0, then that matrix has no inverse. If determinant is non-zero, then matrix has a inverse. Or if a matrix has a non-zero determinant, then that matrix is called as invertible matrix. So by using this definition, we solve all these 5 problems. So first matrix, we assume let A equal to given matrix 1 1 1 1, and we find the determinant of this matrix. So determinant of A equal to what? Determinant of given matrix. So determinant 1 1 1, second row 1 1. So how expand this determinant? This is a first row, second row, this is first column, second column. So this is a second order determinant. So by definition of expansion of second order determinant, this number into this number, so 1 into 1 minus this number multiply this number, means minus 1 into 1, and 1 into 1 what? 1 minus this 1 into 1 what? 1, so equal to 0. So determinant of A equal to what? Determinant A equal to 0. Determinant A equal to 0, and therefore this matrix A, has no inverse, means A is not invertible. That is, A is not invertible. Similarly, we discuss the second matrix. So suppose let A equal to, we discuss the second matrix, let A equal to what? Given matrix 1 0 0 1, means this is an identity matrix. So 1 0 0 1, again this matrix is also 2 by 2 matrix. Here we find the determinant of also this matrix. So therefore determinant of A equal to what? So determinant of this given matrix. So 1 0 0 1, 1 0 0 1 equal to, this is a 2 by 2 order determinant. So what is the procedure? Same procedure for like this procedure. So 1 into 1 1 minus 0 into 0 0 into 0 0, 1 minus 0 1. So determinant of A is equal to 1. Is this number is a 0? No, this is a non-zero. So determinant of A is not equal to 0, and therefore this matrix is a invertible. This matrix is a invertible, and therefore A is a invertible. A is invertible. Again we discuss third very interesting problem which contains trigonometric functions. Again we assume this given matrix is a A, so let A equal to given matrix, first row cos theta sin theta, second row minus sin theta cos theta, minus sin theta cos theta, and we find again determinant of this matrix for checking of the invertibility of this matrix. So determinant A equal to again all numbers of the matrix in a determinant notation. So first row cos theta sin theta, second row minus sin theta cos theta, and we solve this by same because this is again second order determinant, 2 rows and 2 columns. Here we discuss cos theta into cos theta, cos theta into cos theta minus this number into this number, so sin theta into minus sin theta minus sin theta equal to cos theta into cos theta, what? Cos square theta, and here is a minus minus plus, and this sin theta into sin theta, what? Sin square theta. So do you know the identity? Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to what? Recall, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to what? Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to always 1. So equal to 1. So determinant A equal to 1. This is not equal to 0. This is a non-zero determinant, and therefore given matrix A is invertible. Given matrix A is invertible. invertible or not. So we solve first fourth matrix. So let A equal to given matrix. So first row is 3 4 3. Second row 1 1 0. And third row 1 4 5. So determinant we find determinant A equal to determinant of given matrix. So 3 4 3. Second row 1 1 0, and last third row 1 4 5. So this is a 3 order determinant or a 3 by 3 determinant, because in this determinant 3 rows and 3 columns present. So expansion of this determinant is done by using first row. So equal to 3 into, we use the first number of first row, this is a 3 is the first number, into minor of this 3, minor of 3, minus second number of first row, means 4 into minor of 4, and last plus 3 into, means last number of first row into minor of this last number, into minor of 3, which is equal to 3 into, what is minor of 3? So what is the meaning of minor? Minor of any number is the determinant obtained by deleting row and column passing through that number. Here is a minor of 3. Minor of 3 means delete column and row passing through this number and take the determinant of remaining 4 numbers. So determinant of 1 0 4 5, 1 0 4 5, minus this 4 into, again determinant of minor of 4, into minor of 4 means delete row and column passing through this number, means what remaining? Row, column, delete. So what remaining? 1 0 1 5, 1 0 1 5, again plus 3 into minor of 3, this is the last number, and delete row, column passing through this number. So what remaining? 1 1 1 4. So take the determinant of this remaining 4 numbers. So here 1 1 1 4. So equal to 3 into bracket what? 1 into 5. 1 into 5. Here is all these determinants are second order. So only we use the idea 1 into 5 minus this number into this number, means 0 into 4, 0 minus 4 as it is into bracket again 1 into this number into this number means 1 into 5 minus this number into this means 0 into 1 again 0 and lastly plus 3 into bracket this number into this means 1 into 4 minus this 1 into this 1 means 1 into 1 equal to 3 into bracket 5 minus 0 5 minus 4 into bracket 5 minus 0 5 plus 3 into bracket 4 minus 1 3 equal to 3 into 5 15 minus 4 into 5 20 plus 3 into 3 9 equal to here is the 15 plus 9 what 24 minus 20 24 minus 24 so determinant of A is not equal to 0 and therefore by definition of invertible matrix A is invertible matrix. Again we discuss last matrix for invertibility. So again we assume this given matrix as A. So let A equal to matrix first row 1 2 3 second row 2 minus 1 3 and last row 1 2 3 1 2 3 here is look carefully all the rows of this matrix. This is a first row 1 2 3 and this is the last row again 1 2 3 so two rows are same so that the determinant of this matrix will be 0 according to the rules of determinant but we check okay for our discussion we check. So determinant A equal to determinant of this matrix 1 2 3 2 minus 1 3 and last 1 2 3. So by using this definition first number of first row into minor of that number minus second number of first row into minor of that number plus third number of first row into minor of that number so equal to what this is 1 into minor of this 1 means what delete row and column passing through this number means 1 into what remaining in determinant here is the minus 1 3 2 3 minus 1 3 2 3 again minus this second number 2 into the determinant. What? This is a column row deleted, so what remaining? 2 3 1 3, and take the determinant as it is, 2 3 1 3, and last plus 3 into minor of this number, last number, so delete row and column passing through this number, so what remaining? 2 minus 1 and 1 2, so take the determinant as it is, so 2 minus 1 1 and 2, 1 and 2 equal to, again we expand this determinant of 2 order by using the same rule, 1 into this minus 1 into this number 3, minus 1 into 3, minus 3 minus this number 3 into this number 2, 3 into 2 6, minus 2, again this is a second order determinant, so this number 2 into this number 3, 2 into 3 6, minus this number 3 into 1 3, plus this 3 into this number 2 into this number 2, 2 into 2 4, minus this minus 1 into 1, again minus 1, so equal to 1 into minus 3 minus 6, what? Minus 9, minus 3 minus 6, minus 9, minus 2 into bracket 6 minus 3, 3 plus 3 into bracket, here is a minus minus plus, so 4 plus 1 5 equal to 1 into minus 9, minus 9 minus 2 into 3 6 plus 3 into 5 15, minus 15 minus 9 minus 6 means minus 15 plus 15 equal to 0. So determinant of this matrix equal to 0, and therefore this matrix is not invertible. So you can directly actually write a determinant A equal to 0, by since these two rows are equal, and therefore determinant of A equal to 0, and therefore A is invertible. If अगर आपको ऐसा क्विकली समझ में आया तब लिखो, अदरवाइज फॉलो द प्रोसीजर ऑफ डिटरमिनेंट. कभी कभी हर स्टूडेंट को ये पॉसिबल नहीं होगा, क्विकली अंडरस्टैंड नहीं होगा कि यहाँ पे दो रो सेम है तो डिटरमिनेंट 0 होगा. तो अगर आपको क्विकली नहीं क्लिक हुआ तो डायरेक्टली फाइंड द डिटरमिनेंट. सो A is invertible. A is invertible. A is not invertible because determinant A equal to 0. So A is not invertible matrix. And in this manner we check the all this given matrices for invertible or not invertible. प्रॉब्लम्स में देखा है जो 5 मैट्रिक्स थे उसमें से एक जो मैट्रिक्स था वो आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स था 1 0 0 1. सो उसका डिटरमिनेंट आया था 1, उसका डिटरमिनेंट आया था 1. अगर आप 3 by 3 3x3 आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स लेंगे तो भी उसका डिटरमिनेंट कितना आएगा 1, बिकॉज एवरी आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स हैज अ डिटरमिनेंट 1. Every identity matrix has a determinant 1. So we discuss very interesting actually here problem. This is a very interesting problem. A equal to, this is a given diagonal matrix x, y, z. Remaining numbers are 0. Find A inverse by row transformations. By row transformations. So we start the solution. Let A equal to given matrix. This is a x 0 0 0 y 0 and last 0 0 z. What is our procedure for finding A inverse by row transformation? Let A into A inverse equal to I, equal to identity matrix I. Here is A is a 3 by 3 matrix, means a 3 order matrix. So this I is the identity matrix of also 3 order. So we put this A instead of this A. So what we get? First row x 0 0, second row 0 y 0 and the last row 0 0 and z into this A inverse as it is equal to what? I3 means diagonal numbers are 1 1, 3 diagonal numbers are 1, remaining numbers are 0. Remaining numbers are here 0, and we want to find A inverse by row transformation. Means we want to convert this diagonal matrix or this square matrix into identity matrix, and I into A inverse. I means 1. Suppose I is 1. 1 into A inverse equal to this is this square matrix. So how can you convert this identity matrix or this square matrix into identity matrix? यहाँ पे स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स है और यहाँ पे ये डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स है. इसको हमें कन्वर्ट करना है आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स में बाय यूजिंग रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. सो दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट रो R1, this is second row R2, and this is third row R3. So direct dividing this first row by x, this second row by y, and this third row by z, we get the identity matrix. We get identity matrix, and therefore by R1 divided by x, first row divided by x, second row divided by y, and third row divided by z. Similarly, these operations operate on this right hand side matrix. So therefore x upon x means 1. So first row is 1 0 0, because 0 upon x 0, 0 upon again x 0. Second row what? 0 upon y, again 0, y upon y 1, again this 0 upon 0, 0 upon y 0, and last row 0 upon z 0, again 0 upon z 0, and last z upon z equal to 1. So we obtain the identity matrix into A inverse equal to, similarly, first row divided by x, second row divided by y, and third row divided by z. So 1 divided by x, here is a 1 divided by x, and here 0 upon x 0, and 0 upon again x 0. So 0 0. R2 divided by y. So second row divided by y, 0 upon y, again 0, 1 upon y, 1 upon y as it is, and 0 upon y 0. So 0, 1 upon y, and again 0. Last third row R3 divided by z. So 0 upon z 0, here is a 0 upon z again 0, and 1 upon z as it is. So here 0 0, 1 upon z. So this value is capital I, identity matrix. Notation for identity matrix is capital I into A inverse equal to this obtained matrix 1 upon x 0 0, the second row 0, 1 upon y 0, and last third row 0 0, 1 upon z, and therefore I into A inverse means what? I means identity, and identity means take 1, so 1 into A inverse, again A inverse equal to what we get, first row as it is 0 0, second row 0, 1 upon y and 0, and last third row 0 0, 1 upon z. So in this manner we find the A inverse of this diagonal matrix by row transformations. But also one additional problem in this question is that hence find inverse of this diagonal matrix. Here we find already inverse of this diagonal matrix. Here is x equal to 2, y equal to here is a 1, and this z equal to -1. So by putting these values in the answer, we get the inverse of this diagonal matrix. So put x equal to this 2, y equal to this is y equal to 1, and this last number z equal to -1. If we compare this diagonal matrix with this diagonal matrix, so we get x equal to 2, y equal to 1, and z equal to -1. And by putting these three values of x, y, and z in this solution, we get inverse of also this diagonal matrix, and therefore A inverse equal to 1 upon 2 0 0, second row 0, 1 upon y is 1 0, and last row 0 0, and 1 upon z, z equal to -1, 1 upon -1. So equal to first row as it is half 0 0, second row 0, 1 upon 1 means 1, and this 0 and this 0 as it is, 1 upon -1 means minus 1, so this 0, this 0 and this minus 1 as it is. This 1 upon minus 1 means again minus 1. In this manner we have find the inverse of diagonal matrix, inverse of diagonal matrix. So that this is a special problem or also entrance exam level. If you have given the diagonal matrix, then A inverse is. So this is important problem for entrance exam. Okay, so again we discuss another problem.